Don't know where you went when you left me, but it says here in the water you must be gone by now. I can tell somehow. One hand on the trigger of your telephone, and wondering where the call comes. You say it's alright, got your heart right. Maybe I'll sleep inside my coat and wait on the porch till you come back home. Alright, I can't find a fly. I change the weather wherever you are, 'cause I wanna know if you can see the stars tonight. Might be my only ride. We share sadness, split screen sadness. We share sadness, split screen sadness. Alright, so today I want to walk through Split Screen Sadness by John Mayer. The main reason I wanted to do this is because this is how I play it. I've been trying to find other lessons on it, and there doesn't seem to be too many out there, so I thought maybe this would be helpful to do this one, and I think I had a couple of comments asking for it, so I'm going to try to do this one today. So it's really going to break down 3 parts. We're going to have a verse, kind of a pre-chorus, and then a chorus. And so it's just really, once you get that, you got the whole song, because it kind of repeats itself. Okay, so the first chord we're going to need, and you'll have to forgive me, I'm not great at music theory, so I have no idea what this chord is called. It's a G of some sort, so if you want to leave in the comments what kind of G this is, that would be fantastic. Alright, but what you're going to need is your middle finger is going to be all the way, or not all the way, but it's going to be on the low E of the 3rd fret. You're not going to play the A string, you're going to leave that muted. Then your pointer finger is going to be on the 2nd fret of the D string. Your pinky is going to be on the 4th fret of the G string. And then your ring finger is going to be on the B string of the 3rd fret of the B string. Then you're going to leave the high E open. It's going to sound like this. And so then, what you're doing with your right hand the whole time is you're kind of alternating from the bass and then picking the notes underneath it. Don't know where you went when you left me, but it says here in the water you must be gone by now. So that's all you're doing with your right hand. You're kind of doing that the whole song. You could also strum it if you wanted to. Don't know where you went when you left me, but it says here in the water you must be gone by now. Okay, so that's it. That's your first one. So whatever that G chord is, that's what we'll call it. So it's gonna look like that. Now you could, if you wanted to, you could, once you feel comfortable with that, you could use your thumb to get that low E string, and that allows you to use your middle finger all the way down on the 2nd fret of the high E. And that's kind of cool, but it's very hard. As you can hear, I'm already buzzing some notes this morning, so. Alright, so that's the first chord. So, don't know where you went when you left me, but it says here in the water you must be gone by now. Alright, so you're going to switch to a C chord, some variation of a C chord. Now, there's actually 2 options you can do, and I think both of them sound just fine. There's a super easy option, which is to go take your G chord that you've already got, and all you have to do is move your middle finger down 1 string to the 3rd fret of the A string, and do the same thing, except for this time you don't play the low E, you're just plucking with your root note on the low your root note's gonna be on the A string of the 3rd fret. So it's gonna be like this. I don't know where you went when you left me, but it says here in the water you must be gone by now. Super easy switch, right? Now another alternative you could do, and this is what I tend to do, but it doesn't matter either way, I think they both sound really good, is you can take this same chord shape that you have here and slide it all the way up to the 8th fret. Okay, so what that's gonna look like is your middle finger's on the 8th fret of the low E string, still not playing the A, then your pointer finger, your index finger, is on the 7th fret of the D, your pinky is on the 9th fret of the G, and your ring finger is on the 8th fret of the B, and then an open high E. So you can do either way. Okay, switching. Alright, you're gonna repeat that. I can tell somehow. Do it again. One hand on the trigger of your telephone, wondering where the call comes. And however you want to switch, tell me it's alright. You got your heart right. Alright, and then you're going to go to the pre-chorus. Now the pre-chorus, if you're coming at it from this one, okay, so if you chose to do this C, you're just going to do a simple walk down, which is C, so 3rd fret of the A, 2nd fret of the A, and then it's going to be an open A, because you're going to an A minor here. But if you've got this one you're doing, you can do that same walk down with right into your next chord. So it's going to be the low E string of the 8th fret, low E string 7th fret, into the root note, which is going to be the low E string of the 5th fret. So I like to do this one. Maybe I'll sleep inside my coat. Okay, so that's the beginning of the pre-chorus, and it's kind of an A minor, like 7, with some other notes in there. Again, not good at music theory, so please leave in the comments what these chords are called. I always love to learn that. All right, but this is, you're gonna do your middle finger on the 5th fret of the low E. You're not gonna play the A string. If you do, it's not the end of the world, because this technically is an A note, so it's just kind of being the same notes over and over again, which is fine. And then you're going to do your ring finger on the 5th fret of the D string. Your pinky is going to go on the 5th fret of the G string, and that's going to allow your pointer finger to stretch to the B string on the 3rd fret. It's going to sound like that. And you can play the high E. So it's kind of the daughter's chord, but it's in A. Okay, so that's another way to look at it if you know how to play daughters. Anyway, so you got that. So it's inside my coat and wait on the porch till you. And so then the second chord of the pre-chorus is I think this is a D9, which is going to be your middle finger is on the 5th fret of the A string. Your pointer finger is going to be on the 4th fret of the D string. Your ring finger is on the 5th fret of the G string, and then your pinky is on the 5th fret of the B string. And then open, can do an open E if you want to, open high E. So that's gonna be, and then what I like to do is kind of like a little lick, just kind of break up the chords a little bit. So if you're going, maybe I'll sleep inside my coat, and to the D chord, wait on the porch till you come back home, alright. When you do the wait on the porch till you come back home, alright. So what that is you're kind of doing it with your singing, and you're just playing the 8th fret of the B string, 7th fret of the B string, 5th fret of the B string into your next chord. So it'd be on the porch till you come back home, alright. Okay, so actually it would be 8th fret of the B string, 7th fret of the B string, 5th fret of the B string, 3rd fret of the B string, into the same G chord that you already know. Okay, so it's back into that. So it's wait on the porch till you come back home, alright, to that G chord. And then it's I can't find the fly. Back to your C chord. Now, if you're doing it the first time around, he just goes straight into the chorus, which is we share the sadness, which is just your G to C switch. Split screen sadness. But if you're doing it the second time around, he does a double pre-chorus. And so if you're gonna do that, so it'd be wait on the porch till you come back home, alright. I can't find a fly. So you're right at your C chord, so you're basically just restarting. I'll check the weather wherever you are, 'cause I wanna know if you can see the stars tonight. Might be my only ride. Now that's another cool thing you can do. Kind of last thing I'll add to this is anytime there's kind of a break with that C or this one, however you want to do it, you can do some Jimi Hendrix licks there to make it sound pretty cool. And what that is you're gonna bar using your pointer finger. You're gonna bar the 5th fret of the A, D, and G. And then you're gonna use your ring finger to hammer on to using, you can kind of do it however you like, really. I would recommend just hammering on to the 7th fret of the A or the D, however you'd like to do that. Okay, that's what I sometimes do, which is just, it's just kind of a cool thing to add to kind of spice up that C chord a little bit. But you've got the whole thing together, so we'll do it one more time together. All right, so from the beginning, 1, 2, 3. I don't know where you went when you left me, but it says here in the water you must be gone by now. There's your switch. I can tell somehow. All right, going back to the G. One hand on the trigger of your telephone, wondering where the call comes. Switch. You say it's alright. Got your heart right. Alright, walk down. Maybe I'll check inside my coat and wait on the porch till you come back home, alright. I can't find the fly. Alright, let's go to the chorus. You see the sadness, split screen sadness. You share the sadness, split screen sadness. All you need is love, is a lie, 'cause we had love, but we still said goodbye. Now we're dying. Alright, so that's the whole song. It just kind of repeats itself. It's in the key of G. The whole thing's in the key of G, as you could probably tell. So if you want to play some solos, you can play in that G major pentatonic. It sounds good. Wouldn't recommend trying. Sometimes Mayer likes to throw in like G minor, especially when he's playing like Gravity. Does not work for this song, so wouldn't recommend that. But anything in G major is going to sound good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson, and I hope that it helps.